Good morning. We got a case this morning with Mr. Bowers and Ms. McCluskey. Mr. Bowers, you're petitioning the court for reconciliation and mediation with Ms. Cluskey because she doesn't give you attention and the time that you deserve. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Mr. Bowers, you also want to show Ms. McCluskey what a real man you is, but you are spending thousands of dollars on her, paying her bills, giving her shopping sprees, and basically whatever you want. And once you went over the house with some flowers and champagne, and she had another man there. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You popped up.
Okay. When it's date time, you claim that Miss McCluskey takes her nieces and nephew along on these dates as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
And did? Is there a problem?
You also state that Miss McCluskey has busted out your car window and hit on you several times?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we're going to try to do is see if we can reconcile this relationship. Why don't you kind of tell me from the top what's going on here with this relationship?
She ungrateful. All she want to do is just spend money, talk shit, and belittle people. So I really want to teach her how the real man supposed to treat a woman, you know? But it's like you keep attacking, complaining, and then you want to go out. You always got your cousin, nephew, nieces. Like, we never got privacy. They get all your kids around.
Okay. So how long have y'all been in a relationship?
Relationship. Privacy. All right. Did you tell them how you was beating your head on the steering wheel with me in the car?
1 second, Ms. McCluskey. I'm going to address Mr. Bowers right now, and then I'll give you a second. Mr. Bowers, how long have y'all been in a relationship?
Like 3 months.
3 months. And so in these 3 month period, y'all obviously had a lot of things going on in this relationship. So when y'all get into the argument, when does it get physical, or how does that transpire, if you don't mind telling me?
It like, when I go home, I go to my brother's house, chill, relax, and then go over there. But I don't like going over like late time. So I go to work overnight. But it just when she do smoke and drink and chill with her sister and let her shit to get in her head.
So most of these altercations happen because of her using
addiction.
narcotics, substances.
Addiction.
Miss McCluskey,
I'm done.
I'm gonna ask you.
Can I leave?
No, you can't. We're going to try to see if we can reconcile this relationship, if you don't mind.
All right.
So you have a individual here who's your boyfriend.
No, not boyfriend. He wants something, but no.
So y'all are not in a relationship?
No, and we were never in a relationship.
So is it a situationship?
It's not a situationship. It's a 1 point, I don't know what it is, but he likes to spend bread on me, so why not?
So
I told him what it was from jump.
So at no point in time did you indicate to him that y'all was in a relationship?
No, I did not.
So okay, so let's hear more of your side of the story as far as how this all came about. How did you guys meet?
We met through a friend, but from jump, I told him I was talking to somebody. He still wants to bring flowers, champagne, spend money on me, pop up at the crib. Like, you don't have that right. And then want to get mad when there's another nigga in the house.
So, all right, Mr. Bowers, she says that she never indicated to you that y'all was in a relationship. So what gave you the indication that y'all was in a relationship?
When like, say if I look at a female, she get mad for no reason. All the time. All the time. I can't even look at another female.
So
You're cap.
So
down my neck. Like, why are you looking at her? What
So
you
how
got
did-
and I don't have.
like, what do you
Like,
mean, like,
come on, I can't look. Like I'm a god. Like I'm gonna look.
so y'all do be out together, and like you said again, when y'all do go out, she brings her nieces
Yeah.
and nephews,
Yes,
and
sir.
so
Yes, because this man is crazy, so I need somebody in the car with me to witness. He tried to kill me the other day. I told you he was beating his head on the steering wheel. We supposed to go to the liquor store. He pull up at Walgreens, and we get into it. He beating his head on the steering wheel, so I jumped out the car.
Okay, so Mr. Barr, explain that night so we can be familiar with what's going on
And
here
it was
because I'm
not
kind
at
of.
night, it was daylight.
It was
So he bold.
No, I was dealing with a lot of stuff. Like, due to I had a miscarriage, I lost a daughter, so I had a lot on my mind, you know. So I was kind of stressed out.
And how we in a relationship, but you had a daughter on the way? Make it make sense.
It was
Wait.
way before we started talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna break this down real quick. So you've been in a 3-month relationship, and there's already in this relationship physical altercations.
Most definitely.
There's arguing going on. There's a lot of different things that we're getting thrown in here. So tell me about this night with the flowers and champagne. What happened with that, Mr. Bowers?
It was her birthday. So I just wanted to give her something nice for her birthday. So.
And so did you call and tell her that you?
He popped up.
That's what I was trying to get to. Did you call? So because she's saying that y'all are not in a situation or a relationship, and basically that, you just popped up over there. So again, let me ask you this right here. Have you ever experienced childhood abuse when you was growing up?
Nah.
No childhood abuse? No.
Nah, my parents don't hit. The way we got disciplined, my parents took me to boxing. So I lived to box forever.
Like the box?
Since I was 5. So.
Okay, so both of your parents are still married?
Nah. My dad got a divorce.
Okay. And so, and here's the thing, because I really feel like you care about this woman here, and you're trying to basically win her over. It seems like you're still in the courtship, but in your mind, you kind of feel like you're already past that courtship and that you're actually in a relationship. Just for the court, are you guys physical?
No.
Y'all never been physical?
No.
Never. And never will.
Okay, so Mr. Bowers, I'm trying to understand. You're paying up bills, you're taking on shopping spree, vacations, and you're spending all this money on her. So, what make you feel that you need to do that in order to win her over? Like, explain why do you feel that way in order to be in a relationship?
It ain't trying to win her over. It's just trying to be a nice person. And you need help. Why not hand to hand?
But you understand that when you being that nice of a person, most women will take advantage of you and run over you. You know that, correct?
Yes.
So you understand that when you getting to know somebody, that trying to use materialistic things is not really the best way to try to win someone over. It's more like you're spending more quality time more than a materialistic time as far as showing her a good time, because obviously she's interpreting that you're just a fun guy. You're not actually potential for a relationship.
Ding, ding, ding.
So, by you
point.
actually going about doing this with all this materialistic stuff, she's not looking for you as the potential partner. She's looking and only wanting to be around you. To me, it sounds like when she's bored or looking to have a good time, she wants to be attention put on her, but not on you guys' situation. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now, I want to get to this right here, Ms. McCluskey, because I do want to know, why did you bust out his windows on his car?
To be honest, I was bored and in my feelings. So I did that. I tend to do that sometimes. But we're not going to talk about that.
Yes, we are.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay, so wait.
We are not going to talk about that.
Wait.
Do we have a problem?
Wait.
Do we?
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, Ms. McCluskey, let's hold up right there.
See, I'm a changed woman. I tried to stay calm because I would have put my hands on him, but we going
I told you she bipolar.
bipolar. Because we can talk about that too.
All right, so to me, and I do, want to express my ideal of what's going on here, Ms. McCluskey. I think that in some ways you're kind of leading him on at certain times, even though it may seem like you are telling him directly. I think in your gestures of going out with him at certain periods of times, to him, it feels like y'all do have something more than just a friendship or a courtship. It sounds, even though you haven't been physical, but it's still some indications because you showed kind of emotional to him. So in his way of dealing with things, he may interpret that as an affection.
I don't know why.
But that's pretty much because he seems like a pretty good guy, and it don't seems like
yeah, in front of people behind closed doors, he's controlling.
Okay, so this kind of new. So elaborate on that a little bit.
He talks to me any type of way he wants to and tries to act all calm and collected in front of my family, but really, he ain't shit. To be honest.
Mr. Bowles, would you care to respond to that? Are you a chameleon? Are you kind of one of them guys
No, she's lying.
All right, so
He put on thick for the fam.
No.
But behind closed doors, he want to talk to me like shit.
Mr. Bowles. Now, I'm alluding to believing in the fact that you are a nice guy, but hearing what she's saying, is what she's saying is actually true as far as you talking to her certain ways? Do you have sort of like that anger issue or temper that most people?
No, what I do when I get angry, I literally go in my car and shut down and smoke me a cigarette. So I really don't get a time to live blast out like that at her. It just, I gotta change. So I'm trying to change for the better. So I don't want to fight, argue. If I get upset, I'm gonna go outside. If I feel like she ain't gonna go outside, just probably just leave. Go to the racetrack, get me some coffee, get me some lotto ticket, and drive home.
This man is a clown.
So
I like playing lotto. It's like my grandma played lotto. She passed away, so.
So Ms. McCluskey, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Is there any type of interest in Mr. Bowles?
No.
So is there?
It's the money for me.
And
At
that's
this
the only
point.
thing that works for you. There's no type of.
No, because he's been like this since day one. You're throwing money at me, so why not?
And so, let me ask you: is that the way you want to continuously live your life? You're not trying to settle down or anything, or you just trying to just?
Oh, we're not going to talk about settling down. We're on this right now. So if he wants to continue to throw money at me, then I'm going to, take it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bowles, if you haven't heard enough, I think I have.
I did.
And my
And
advice
he'll be
to
back
you.
tomorrow.
My advice to you, sir, is that you're redeemable as far as it goes to being a man. You just need to learn how to gravitate your attention toward the right person. And I don't think Ms. Kluski is the right individual for you. I think that you should take your time and not use your money to flaunt and try to entice women to date you. I think you should, just be yourself. Allow someone to get to know who you are, rather than them know who the front side of you are, so that someone that does come along in your life, you're able to really get to know them and they get to know you, and then from that point on, you guys can grow together, because a relationship is all about those two conforming two lives together so that it can combine and become a bigger picture and a better life for each other. And when you are going after women that just only after you for money, you're never going to find that true person. So I'm not going to recommend reconciling this relationship because I really don't see any interest from Ms. Kluski as far as even moving forward. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and deny this reconcile.